And we are here live, ladies and gentlemen. This is Survival Radio Network. I am Paula G, and we are broadcasting live from Brenau University, their first annual career fair today. And with us is Mr. Marvin G. Turner. He is a licensed agent for New York Life. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. How you doing?
Good. Thank you so much for joining us. So tell us, first of all, a little bit about what you do with New York Life.
Okay, I'm a licensed agent with New York Life. My job is to help the empowerment of people to understand their retirements, to understand Social Security, so that when it's time that you want to take that long vacation, we want to make sure you take it nice and safely.
Exactly.
Also with education funding and stuff like that.
Okay, and we're going to talk about that in just a moment. So today you're here and you're looking for prospective employees. Tell us the kinds of things that you're looking for.
Well, actually, no one actually has ever really said they had a background in insurance sales. So as an agent, what we're looking for is just people who are capable of just actually being in communication.
Okay.
You want to communicate with others, you want to get to know other people, and you just want to be able to say the things that are necessary to help others.
Okay.
One of the biggest things with New York Life is that we are here to support our community.
All right. So tell us some of the things that we should be thinking about, but we don't necessarily think about. You know, we just recently heard on the news, and we don't know if it's true or not. You just can go by what you hear. But, you know, we've recently heard that, you know, the Purple Majesty has left us and did not have a will.
Right.
And, you know, just the magnitude of that and, you know, and all that he wasn't all he did. So tell us some of the things that we need to think about, some of those tough conversations that we need to have.
Well, some of the more intricate conversations we have is about estate planning, leaving a legacy and inheritance, understanding how your financial wealth is built from the day you're born versus when you wait until you're 40 or 50 and decide, now I want to retire. A lot of my clients, when they first start having children, they start putting policies on those children at an early age, and we don't do that as well. And what needs to happen is we need to think about those opportunities, because what is not happening, most of the wealth in America is built through insurance.
Yes.
And that's just passing down wealth. One of the biggest things we're doing now is passing down debt, which is not a very good stimulus. But as we go through life and we want to look at things that make sense, let's start looking at educating our people about what is necessary and what is not necessary, so that we can make those financial judgment calls that make sense. And sense means, how are you set up for your retirement? A 401k, a pension, and things such as 529s. Those are great ideas, but those are also taxed ideas.
Yes.
And it's very tax heavily, especially when the time comes when you decide to retire. Whereas with insurance, a lot of people don't realize it, but insurance is actually one of the devices in which a permanent policy can be a tax-free entity.
Wow. What is something, if individuals that are listening and watching today, what is something that people can do today? Like one thing people can do today to move in that direction?
One thing you should first of all do is protect the things that you love the most. If you're thinking about what would happen if I left this earth today, how would I leave it? That is a question that you need to ask.
Wow.
And that's when you need to think about, how do I protect the things that I love the most?
So tell us a little bit about, we have an African American Community Empowerment Plan.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
The African American Community Empowerment Plan was built about 4 years ago. And what we're trying to do is put over $50 billion into the African American community by stimulating the involvement of insurance policies. Which, if we had took 200,000 African American families and actually got them to insure for just a $250,000 policy, we would put over $50 billion of future revenue into the African American community. The beautiful part about it is that we don't realize it, but insurance is built upon your age and your health. The younger you start with, the better your age and your health is, the least expensive it is. I have a son that's 17 years old, and I built him a nice, what I call jumpstart into his financial future, so that I would have the boomerang kid effect.
Right.
And that's all built through insurance.
Wow. And that's one thing that you would want the audience to take away from this conversation today.
Don't be afraid to look at the things that you don't pay attention to.
Oh, wow.
Such
I like
as
that. Say that again.
insurance. Don't be afraid to look at the things that you don't pay attention to.
Excellent.
Let's think about it. We are here for a very short time.
Yes.
And during that short time, we have to make a lot of good decisions. And when we make those decisions, do we make it for our family or do we make it for ourselves? Do we want to see the child that we brought into this world strive for excellence with a financial background, as well as understanding what his educational background is like?
Right.
We need to give them that jump start into their financial future as well as we do their education future. So let's start looking at what helps our children grow and how do we fix this financial deficit that we have started, but we don't have to traditionally keep it going.
Right.
Ask yourself this question. When things go good, everybody's happy, right?
Right. Right.
Well, when things go bad, what do you have in place to protect yourself? You have to do that.
Excellent question, ladies and gentlemen. Marvin G. Turner, licensed agent for New York Life, dropping some knowledge on us today here at Brenau University Career Fair. Sir, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Wait.
I know. You got me trained. Perfect. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Great conversation. Great conversation. Hopefully that was painless.
Oh, no. I get in trouble for it. I'm just denied all. No, I'm just
Say
kidding.
Marvin who?
I'll be like, that wasn't me.
It was like the kids. That wasn't me.
I got a picture of you.
Yeah. No.
No. But really, you want me to, and I really love what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
You don't understand. This is bigger than anything I've ever seen in my life. I used to be a manager with Pepsi and Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
I worked at Pepsi for 17 years as a manager.
Yeah.
And I only stayed because I was able to hire the young men that nobody else would.
Love
And I
it.
was at Coke, same situation. I helped set up the Olympics and stuff, but I hired as many people as I could who were in situations where they had a few misjudgments.
Right.
Forget that. You put these drinks on the shelf, I'll take care of it. You want to go to college? Pepsi pays your way through college.
Right. Wow.
What ends up happening is that I thought I was doing a great thing there. But then when I found out, I retired at 50. But then when I found out, this was way bigger than that. Because this right here puts the statement at the end of the line. Insurance is not about when you die. I don't care about you dying. I care about you living. While you're alive. Like I said, I put a policy on my son because I got cholesterol problems. Well, guess what? He don't. I can use his life. Parents don't realize this, but you're going to have some forms of retirement packages. Pensions are not there most of the time. Your 401k is going to get taxed so bad it ain't going to be worth it. Social Security, if you take it too soon, you're going to be in trouble. So by the time you get ready to retire, that's a $2,000 or $3,000 you're going to get. And that's it.
Might be 500.
It's not going to help you.
Yeah.
Whereas most people are going to need at least $60,000 a year, which is equivalent to $5,000 a month. Guess what? What are they going to get from it?
Right.
I can fix streams of income that will actually pay you.
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
We do that.
You do
That's
that.
the reason I really appreciate you giving me an opportunity.
Oh,
But I would
absolutely.
love to sit down with you another time.
Okay.
Talk.
Absolutely. Here,
It's
take.
Waffle House.
Okay.
Go ahead on.
Here you go, Mr. Turner. Take a couple of my emails on there. Feel free to. All right. Thank you.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, Waffle House is
Yes,
in the
ma'am.
house, Angela. All righty. Good food, fast.
You got it.
Okay, she good? She needs to push over
Okay.
just a little bit, Angela. Okay.
That's perfect.
So we're just going to have you share with the audience who you are and what you do, what brings you here today, maybe what type of employee you're looking for, what's some of the characteristics that you're looking for.
Just alive. So
I'm live? Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Survival Radio Network. I'm Paula G, and we are here broadcasting from Brenau University, their first annual career fair. And sitting with me is Miss Angela Howard from Waffle House. Waffle House is in the house. Good food, fast.
That's right.
How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Good. It is a beautiful day out
Oh,
here.
it is
It is
beautiful.
gorgeous. It is
Absolutely.
gorgeous. So tell us what brings you to the career fair today.
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
Currently, I am an area people director with Waffle House.
Okay.
In short, recruiter.
Right.
And what we're looking for is some great operational managers to join our team. Waffle House has been in existence for 60 years,
Wow.
and we're constantly growing. We are a debt-free company. And within the next 10 years, we're looking at expanding over 1,000 more locations.
It's debt-free. Did y'all
Debt-free.
hear that? Debt-free.
Debt-free.
Waffle House. Who knew?
Exactly.
Wow.
So when we build a location, there's no debt involved in that.
Now,
So
what's the secret? Can you tell everybody the
I
secret?
know
What's the
the
secret?
secret is the people. We have
Wow.
to make sure that we are A1 as far as customer service,
Mhm.
and as well as our associates. Our
Yeah.
associates are our backbones within a company.
Right.
So with that being said, we're also looking at hourly associates to join our team,
Mhm.
waitresses, grill operators, and hostess as well. So those are some of the opportunities that we have available. And if you are a people person, or I say you love people,
Right.
then come and join our team, and that's what we're looking
Wow.
for.
And would you say that's the success of Waffle? That's the secret, or part of the secret to the success of Waffle House? Because I see Waffle Houses just popping up they just pop up all over. And then there's a new look.
Oh, yes.
The logo is the same, but there's a new look. So tell us about that.
Oh, absolutely. What we pride ourselves on with our service is having people in and out the restaurants in 20 minutes. But being able to enjoy that experience.
Right.
It is fast food, as you mentioned before, but
Right.
at the same time enjoying that fine dining, as I would say. So with our employees, we're making sure that we're teaching them from day one to always check on your customers, because that drives the business, as well as our associates and our management team to encourage our employees to do the best that they can.
Well, I don't care what time of day or night you pass a Waffle House, the parking lot is full. The
That's
parking
right.
lot is full. And, would it be fair to say that Waffle House is a Southern thing?
Oh, yes, it definitely is. We definitely tried opportunities in California, and, I don't know what it is. Maybe they like smoothies more than they love grits. But hey, we love grits here. So
That is excellent. That is excellent. Absolutely excellent. Now, how long have you been with Waffle House?
I'm newly aboard Waffle House. I've been with them for 8 months.
Okay. Wonderful.
And what I love about the company is the transparency. And that's what's important when you're wanting to advance your career. And that's what I love, and that's what brought me aboard.
And I think that's something that people really need to think about, because a lot of times when we think of the Waffle Houses or the McDonald's, a lot of times the kids, when you're making these suggestions, they say, "Oh, I don't want to work there," but they don't see beyond the moment, so to speak, and the opportunities that are available for advancement, growth, management, learning the business skills, and so forth.
That's right. We have several of our area vice presidents, even mine per se. So we went with the company for 30 years.
Oh, wow.
He definitely put in that legwork, but now, the investment opportunities are there.
Yes. And I understand there's a Waffle House museum.
Oh, it is right in Avondale Estates. Yes, ma'am. That's the very first Waffle House.
Wow.
Yes.
Excellent. Yeah, I saw a little piece on that a few days ago. So, anything else you'd like to share with the audience before we?
That is it. Basically, as far as the website, go to my.wafflehouse.com. That's where we have our opportunities.
Okay, my.wafflehouse.com.
Yes.
And those are opportunities there, and
for our hourly associates. Now, if you are interested in management, it's whcareers.com.
whcareers.com.
And I'm your contact person, Angela Howard.
Okay, and you can also make your way here to the Brenau University campus, Fairburn, Georgia, Career Fair. If you're interested in Waffle House, come on down. Angela's here, and she will take care of you. And this is Survival Radio Network.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great. Wonderful.
Awesome.
Thank
Well,
you.
it's definitely nice meeting you.
Likewise, I
Thank
learned
you.
something today.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. And the
Survival Radio Network is on.
it's internet radio.
Okay.
And episodes are in podcasts. So if you have podcasts, you can download the episodes in podcast. You can go to Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio.
Okay.
We have over 30 shows. Clark is the CEO, and he has a show on Wednesday evenings. The show's at 7:00 on Wednesday. Well, you don't remember. Sometimes you don't remember mine. 7:00 on when he teases me because his show's right before mine.
Okay.
On Wednesday evenings, and my show is at 8:30, so you can listen live, or you can listen to podcasts, TuneIn Radio, or Stitcher Radio. Yes, but check us out.
When I was in high school, I used to be on the radio.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you might want to think about it. Yeah. Yeah, but go to the website. He'll take one of these as well, and go to our website www.survivalradionetwork.us, and you can peruse the site for the different shows, and then see some of the things that we've been doing out in the community, such as the broadcast that we're doing today. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Nice meeting you guys.
I'm trying to grab him since he went.
Who's that?
There's one of the.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. some information on Waffle House. I'm impressed. You know? Well, I've noticed the change, in the structure, the building structure. So it's great. It's great. This is good. This is good. I'm liking this.
That's.
Hello there, sir. I'm wonderful. How are you? Good. I'm Paula G. My pleasure. Survival Radio Network. Likewise. What brings you here today?
Right when I saw the word radio, because I do show on Blog Talk Radio.
Oh, what's
so right naturally, radio does.
I got you. I got you.
So I just came over to see what's going
All right.
on, what you're doing, things of that nature.
What is your show? What's the name?
Blog Talk Radio.
Yeah. What's the name of it?
Let's Chat Radio.
Let's Chat
It was
Radio.
on Saturday afternoons at 3 p.m.
Let's Chat Radio. I believe I've seen that
Okay.
in the process.
Survival Network. Okay.
Okay. Where did check us out?
This is 8:30. Okay.
And then this is the if you want to take the card for the network
Okay.
for all the shows. Oh yes, it's short GA. Nick Anderson, how are you?
Nice to meet you. I'm doing good.
Good, good. I think we met a little earlier. You're next to Miller Zell, not Zell Miller.
Yes, that's right. I was thinking Zell Miller was
I know,
at
right?
my table.
All right. And ladies and gentlemen, we are here, Survival Radio Network at Brenau University, the Fairburn, Georgia campus for their first annual career day. And with me is Mr. Nick Anderson. He's the Atlanta Regional Navigator for Ensure Georgia. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about Ensure Georgia.
Okay. Ensure Georgia is a not-for-profit agency. We cover statewide. In the metro area, I cover 5 counties: Fulton, Cobb, DeKalb, Gwinnett, and Clayton. What we do, we're considered a navigator entity, which means we do community outreach, education, and enrollment assistance for the Affordable Care Act health plans. We go out, give community presentations, explain the law, what people's rights and responsibilities are under the law, and help them understand what they may or may not qualify for. In addition to that, we actually can do one-on-one enrollment assistance. And the benefit of what we do is we can meet people where they are. A lot of places, we don't just have you come to our office. I'll come and meet you at a public library, coffee shop, somewhere near your house that you're comfortable meeting. I'd sit down with you, explain what the program is, help you fill out the application on healthcare.gov. Once we see what you qualify for, then when you get on there, there's 9 different health insurance companies and lots of different options. Sometimes I see 30, 40 different options for a consumer.
Right.
And we would meet with you and explain what the differences is between all the policies. Get information from you like, what doctors do you currently see that you really want to keep seeing? What medications do you take? All your information related to your health care, so we can figure out which of these plans, in addition to the cost, works for you the best.
So it's all pretty much custom made and tailored to the person for the most part.
We try to do that. Yeah, it's sort of sifting through, like I said, 40 different policies and trying to find the one that meets the most needs.
Is there a particular common challenge or common issue that comes up as you're assisting these individuals? Is there anything that, I mean, I realize there's a lot.
Right. The biggest challenge is in the state of Georgia, we have what we call the Medicaid gap, which means the law was written so that federally, that people who are under 100% of the federal poverty limit, which is about $12,000 for a single person, would qualify for Medicaid no matter who they were.
Right.
Since Georgia chose not to expand Medicaid, to qualify for Medicaid, you have to be a pregnant woman, a child under 19, low-income family, very, very low-income family, or have certain disabilities. If you're a single adult who is low income, under 100% of the federal poverty limit, you don't qualify for the tax credits. You can still purchase a plan, but you're paying full price of an insurance policy, which is not going to be affordable for you. So for people in that group, there's really not much that we can do. So when we come across people, we refer them to, if they live in Fulton or DeKalb County, refer them to Grady or different clinics that we know of, community resources. But in terms of insurance, there's not a lot of people that meet that.
Wow, sounds like a great service. So what type of potential employees are you looking for today, or what characteristics are you looking for?
Well, today we're here as a community resource. We don't have any positions available. We will in September in
Okay.
advance of open enrollment. They'll be looking to hire a couple new navigators. And typically, to be a navigator, you have some sort of familiarity or experience in the healthcare or insurance field,
Right.
make you a viable candidate. But you would need to be very independent, self-motivated, and outgoing enough,
Right.
because you're creating your own work.
Yes.
You're finding community partners and places to go and meet people, and you're out in the community all day talking and engaging with the public.
This sounds like a great resource. So share with our audience, individuals who are interested in reaching out and finding more information, how they can do so.
Sure, absolutely. The easiest way is to call our statewide 800 number. You can speak to a navigator over the phone, and they'll be happy to answer any questions you might have about the program. And if you want individual assistance, then they will put you in contact and schedule an appointment with a navigator in your area. I would call 1-866-988-8246. That's our statewide hotline, or you can go to www.insurega.org.
Wow, like I said, it sounds like a great resource. Thank you so much for joining us today. And ladies and gentlemen, again, insurega.org. This just sounds like a great resource. So make sure you check them out. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Perfect, thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
This is
We'll
great.
send you a copy of.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. And do
This is
you
great.
guys have a card?
Yes.
Okay.
Take one there. You take this as well. And we're on, you can visit our website, www.survivalradionetwork.us. We have over 30 shows, different topics, different platforms on
Okay.
each of the shows. But the interviews and the remotes that we do out in the community are also posted on the website. So once he gets it all
Okay.
together, it'll get up there and get posted. But thank you so much. This is great. Good luck to you. Because this really sounds like a much needed
Yeah.
service.
Yeah, if
you
you're
know, for a lot of
interested,
people.
we'd be more than happy to do something like this at open enrollment.
Yeah, okay.
I'm actually going next week to meet with me and my partner doing a radio show for Morehouse School of Medicine, which
Okay.
is where we're sort of based.
Yes. Okay. So you open interviews coming on one of our shows
Yeah,
and
if you want to
sharing.
have, yeah, and
is
anything
great.
related to Health Insurance Affordable Care Act, community resources, we'd be happy to come.
Okay,
on
this
and
is
be a part of the
great.
discussion.
Yeah, I think I have a couple of associate producers. I may have one of them reach out because I'm constantly booking shows, but this sounds like it's really something that is needed. You know,
Yeah, absolutely.
people.
Because people don't understand.
Yeah.
It's very complicated law.
Mhm.
and most people
Yeah,
don't understand.
they don't. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Mhm. Hi, how are you? Any luck today?
I did.
You got some?
Luck today.
Okay, cool.
You have a show?
Yes, I have a show. This is my show on Survival Radio Network. We're an internet radio. We have over 30 shows on the network. Clark, who's the CEO, he has a show Wednesday evenings at 7, and then my show is after his at 8:30.
Okay.
So you can listen either live or you can listen in podcasts, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio to the playbacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have all different types of.
Yes. I post a survey on my